right, looking at our second and last example here for 5-3. Again, determine if the number of laps is proportional to the number of minutes. Explain how you know. So just like our first one, we've got our two variable quantities right in the table. Abbreviate that, variable Q's. This one didn't have a column for the unit rate, but that doesn't mean I can't make one or can't just do the work off to the side kind of thing, right? My UR, my unit rate. So setting this up, do we want the number of minutes per lap or how many laps per minute? And in some situations, you'll find out it really doesn't matter which way you set it up. So laps per minute or minutes per lap. Let's go with how many minutes it takes. How many laps per minute? Well, let's go how many minutes it takes for one lap. Let's go how many minutes per lap. And again, in this situation, you could set it up laps per minute. You would just have slightly different numbers, but you're still following along that same piece there. So just like before, I'm going to do all the setup first. So I might have to make a bigger column. So we said minutes divided by laps. So I'm going to do 8 divided by 11. I'm going to do 40 divide 55, 22 divide 30, and 18 divide 24 because that's minutes divided by lap. And I'm just going to create a second column for the actual unit rate. So let's fix this title. This will be my work, and this will be my actual unit rate. All right, so here we're just jumping to the calculator. 8 divided by 11 is going to be an ugly number that I'm just going to go with and write down. So 0.72 repeating. 40 divided 55 is also 0.72 repeating. I'm seeing a pattern. 22 divide 30. Ooh, as close as that is, that one is not the same. That one has a 3 repeating, not 7.2. And 18 divided 24 is 0.75. So we can see that these are not all equal. So that's going to help us make our detailed answer sentence. So because they're not all equal, we're coming to the opposite conclusion that we came to in the first one. And this one's nice because this one kind of works out your answer sentence for you in the beginning. The number of laps is or is not proportional to the number of minutes because why? So the number of laps is not proportional to the number of minutes because the unit rates are not all equal, or not all the same, or not constant. Something along those lines. Again, using the two variable quantities and explaining. So please make sure you have detailed answer sentences when you are working through these.